Welcome to today's Explainer. Today we are looking at something genuinely fascinating. We're going to virtually unbox and really break down a very specific sales page for a massive digital product bundle. It's called the Email Marketer's AI GPT Toolkit. If you're at all curious about how artificial intelligence, email marketing, and digital product licensing are all crashing together right now, well, you are absolutely in the right place. Okay, let's dive into this, because right out of the gate, our source text hits us with this classic, absolutely legendary marketing adage. The money is in the list. I mean, it's a phrase literally every online marketer has heard 1,000 times, right? Because whether someone has 10 subscribers or 10,000, the universal goal of email marketing is exactly the same, turning that audience into actual revenue. The source page establishes this fundamental truth immediately, laying the groundwork for the exact problem it claims to solve.
And honestly, that leads us to a really vital question. But what if you don't have the tools to actually do it? It's such a great narrative hook. The sales page totally acknowledges that, sure, while everyone knows they need to do email marketing, the actual day-to-day mechanics of it can be totally overwhelming. So this toolkit essentially positions itself as the ultimate bridge over that exact gap.
So here is the agenda for how we're going to break this all down today. Number 1, the AI GPT Toolkit. Number 2, the 20 email GPTs. 3, bonus sales and graphics. 4, understanding reseller PLR. And finally, number 5, strategies for profit.
Okay, starting off with Section 1, the AI GPT Toolkit, the core product overview. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the pitch here. It isn't just a guide or a how-to course, it's being pitched as a completely done-for-you solution. In fact, you're looking at a massive arsenal of 20 custom GPTs included in the bundle. The creator claims this covers the entire email marketing process from end to end. We're talking strategy, sequences, subject lines, story crafting, the whole shebang, all designed to automate those massive friction points a marketer might typically face.
Moving right along to Section 2, the 20 email GPTs, breaking down the arsenal.
So to understand this massive bundle efficiently, we've gone ahead and grouped these distinct GPTs by their core functions. The first functional group is strategy and planning. The Strategy Planner GPT reportedly analyzes your entire business, your audience and your goals, and hands you back a complete, customized campaign roadmap. It's like having a digital strategist. Meanwhile, the Flow Architect GPT claims to map out those complicated, automated customer journeys, triggers, and branching logic before a single word is even written. But once you have that foundational plan, you obviously need words, right? Which brings us to content creation. The Hook Generator GPT is described as your attention grabber, writing openings built on deep psychological triggers like curiosity to literally stop the scroll. And then, to actually keep them reading, the Storyteller GPT supposedly takes everyday moments, maybe even childhood memories, and turns them into emotionally resonant emails that deliver a real tangible lesson. And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer variety of tools packed into this bundle. On one hand, you've got the Brand Voice Email GPT, focusing purely on rewriting emails to maintain your unique, authentic voice. Juxtaposed against that is the Incentive Creator GPT, because instead of just offering a basic, boring discount, this tool generates high-value incentives like exclusive access that raise the perceived value without cutting into your profit margins at all. To wrap up our software tour, we have analytics and optimization. The Analytics Advisor GPT supposedly takes raw metrics, things like open and click rates, and translates them into plain English insights so you actually know what to fix. Super helpful, right? Meanwhile, the Deliverability Doctor GPT acts as a sort of troubleshooter for inbox placement, digging into spam triggers and sender reputation to keep your hard work out of the junk folder.
Which brings us to Section 3, bonus sales and graphics, the setup extras.
So the creator of this package is referred to heavily in the testimonials as the Queen of PLR, Liz Tomey. And according to the text, she deeply understands that just having the product is only half the battle. So buyers are provided with a complete done-for-you sales letter to totally remove those annoying technical barriers. The bundle also includes a setup workshop showing you exactly how to attach order buttons, plus a fully professional graphics package featuring flat covers and e-covers. The whole idea here is to set the product up for immediate profit with minimal outside resources required.
All right, let's jump into Section 4, Understanding Reseller PLR, the licensing rights.
Now we really need to pivot away from the technology side for a second and focus on the business model itself, because this is what truly makes the package unique. The source text operates entirely around the concept of reseller private label rights, or PLR. If you aren't familiar, this is a license that basically allows the buyer to modify, edit, rebrand, and ultimately sell the content to end users as if they created it themselves. And as the sales page emphasizes over and over, you get to keep 100% of the profits. It's essentially a commercial shortcut where you buy the asset and the rights simultaneously.
Now, the text outlines a very liberal licensing agreement. It allows you to use it in AI projects, translate it, or even turn it into videos. So the crucial point is really what you cannot do. The author lists exactly 2 rules for this license. First, you must not give away the PLR rights for free. And second, you must not use the original author's name, Liz Tomey, in your marketing. As long as you follow those 2 simple rules, the content is essentially yours to do with as you please.
Let's look at Section 5, Strategies for Profit, Monetizing the Package.
The sales page doesn't just hand over the tools and the license and wish you luck. It actively suggests various business models. Here's a rapid-fire rundown of those diverse strategies. You can sell it as one massive product, use it as a lead magnet, add it to a membership site, stack it as a high-value affiliate bonus, run live workshops, or simply resell the PLR rights. But I do want to point out a highly specific, slightly odd detail from the source text here. They actually suggest you can break it into 15 separate products. This is particularly funny, actually, because the package clearly features 20 GPTs. Whether that's a typo in the sales copy or maybe a strategy to hold 5 back, who knows, but it's a quirky little detail right there in the text.
Finally, we see a textbook sales page tactic at play here, urgency and price anchoring. The source explicitly lists a regular price of $197 completely crossed out and placed right next to, today, $97. This 50% discount drop is heavily advertised throughout the entire page with hurry and soon messaging to drive those immediate conversions and really capitalize on buyer excitement.
So, we've covered a massive amount of ground today, looking at how this single source text bundles 20 AI tools with full commercial rights. It's such a fascinating look into the modern digital economy, where product creation and artificial intelligence are just merging at rapid speed. I want to leave you with this final thought to ponder. With a toolkit designed to completely automate strategy, content creation, and sales, how would a plug-and-play system like this reshape your own digital business? Thanks for joining.